Melania sends big message on her shoes upon departing to Europe where vile surprise awaits. President Trump and our First Lady flew to Europe for a week-long trip that will include stops in Brussels, London, Helsinki, and Scotland. But what's perhaps the best part of seeing the first couple board Air Force One today was that even though protests are being planned all over Europe because people just have to protest Trump because the world can't seem to fathom the idea that America isn't the world's piggy bank anymore. Yahoo News is reporting that Melania Trump seemed very European. She wore a midlength khaki skirt, by Paris-based designer Martin Grant, was paired with a cherry red sweater. The belted number is currently on sale for $439, down from its original price of $975. And nothing says Europe, here I come like a pair of Christian Louboutin heels literally stamped with the word Paris, on them. Though she's no stranger to a red-soled Louboutin, the First Lady's modeling of the designer's so-called logo print PVC pumps felt especially bold. But sadly this time around the first couple aren't actually going to Paris. Here is more on this European trip via the Daily Wire. In 2010, Donald Trump and his wife Melania attended a performance of American Idiot, the Green Day Broadway musical, on its opening night, then raved about it on Twitter. But now, protesters in the United Kingdom are mounting a campaign to play American Idiot so frequently that by the time Trump arrives on Thursday it will be the #1 single in the UK. As the Washington Post reports, the incessant downloads started July 6 and will continue through Thursday. Protesters have been using iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Spotify, and YouTube, among others, to stream and download the song. The plan, so far, appears to be working. On Amazon in the UK, American Idiot is currently the best-selling song. The campaign's grammatically challenged founders, Keith Correll and Jeff Thomas, told the Washington Post, "Us in the UK have a good record of protesting in this way. We are the country who put Sex Pistols and Rage Against the Machine at #1 in the past." The hyperventilating leftist lyrics to American Idiot vent their spleen like this. Don't want to be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media. And can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mind of America. Welcome to a new kind of tension. All across the alien nation. Where everything isn't meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones who are meant to follow. For that's enough to argue. Well, maybe I'm the faggot America. I'm not a part of a redneck agenda. Now everybody do the propaganda. And sing along to the age of paranoia. Here is more on Melania's fashion sense via PS Republic. All eyes have been on Melania Trump now more than ever since her bold message on her jacket let the mainstream media outlets know exactly how she feels about them. Everyone is waiting for her to make an error with her clothing so they can be there to catch her, report it, and publicly slander her decisions and message. The First Lady and President are heading to the UK for a tour, and while they are there they are planning on meeting with the Queen. Melania doesn't seem nervous at all to meet the Queen. In fact, she just sent the Queen and all of UK a message with what she was just seen wearing. Does the First Lady send hidden message in all of the outfits that she chooses to wear? According to Express, Melania Trump strode across the White House lawn in a very summery dress today, joining her husband Donald Trump, and her choice of designer may give a clue as to what she will wear while in the UK this week. Melania Trump strode across the White House lawn in a very summery dress today, joining her husband Donald Trump, and her choice of designer may give a clue as to what she will wear while in the UK this week. Melania Trump, 48, returned to the White House with Donald Trump after the family had enjoyed a weekend away. The First Lady is gearing up for a tour of the UK with her husband, and it seems she is even preparing her wardrobe by already wearing British designers. The mum of one looked very summery in an erdenim dress today. Erdenim is a favorite of Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle, with speculation rife the latter would choose the brand to make her wedding dress. Let's be honest here. It doesn't matter what President Trump and the First Lady Melania do. Europe, just like the liberal areas here in the States, will always be against him. while they would fan at the destruction former President Barack Hussein Obama was causing in the world, they attack this president for putting things right. Maybe it's time Europe and their people brush up on history a bit. If not for us, they would all be speaking German or Russian. Because in World War II and in the Cold War, us Americans were the only ones who even put up a halfway decent fight, let alone defeat evil in our time. Because of this fact alone, our